I know if sit down for back with this thing for waist, though. Me, I know if sit down for back with this kind of thing. I be person go stay for top of roof. I'll move it inside the car. She already told me I can move it in the car. Oh, whoa.
Muna go.
Oh God, which kind of load? And the thing of carry this thing together with wrapper again. This car is not moving. Say na for the trunk with this thing.
For now when you go tie again.
Me, I go enter this back. Hey, breeze, they blow me.
Oh. I
have so much to say, and I have a lot to say. And I don't ever forget the things I want to say. Anyway, what is it with people who die and the cars you're using to transport them, or using to go to where their body is supposed to be carried? Because this exact same thing happened with my dad. So I heard, because I wasn't there. But I heard that when they wanted to carry his body, okay, it's brighter now from here. I heard that when they wanted to carry his body, the car didn't start. So that's the same thing that's happening. The car has been working all along, like no issues. But the first day we came here to see the body at the morgue, going back home, the car started developing issues, and we were in Ugoja throughout that day until evening. We ended up getting home by like 8:30, and that was how that day went. Now coming back, we drove the car throughout yesterday, no problems. Now coming here to the morgue to pick the body, to take it to the church, we are now having issues with the car. So we had to take a bike, take a keke to get here. And that's where we are now. Now to explain this blanket thing on my waist. So there's a tradition where the first son and I think his first daughter I will tie a blanket around their waist when they are transporting the body from the morgue to the church. So my husband has this on. Now this is supposed to be worn by Grace, but because Grace is not here, I'm representing Grace. Even though my husband's aunt told me that they can also do it, they can also call a cousin of his, but it's an honor to know that there is a first daughter that is representing him directly instead of like a cousin. So yeah, that's what's happening. That's why I have this big thing on my waist. Can you see it? And I'm supposed to wear this throughout. I think I'm supposed to wear this until he's buried. This is the shirt. Thank you. Okay. I start using it to weigh my bag and carry my phone. These people don't know that I don't drink Coke. I don't drink mineral, but they're always offering me Coke. The number of no's I've said since we've been here. No, I don't want, thank you. They're like, you don't drink alcohol, you don't drink sugar. I'm like, no, give me palm wine, I'll take it. Fufu, I'll take it, but sugar, drinks, like carbonated drinks, not so much of a fan. Malt, maybe once in a while. So I've had to say a lot of no's and all. Ready to pick the body. We're waiting for the people that have the receipt because they won't let us take the body if they don't see the receipt and tag. So we're just here waiting for them. Yeah. Come on.
are gathered here this morning, brothers and sisters, for the funeral of one of us. It is a Christian celebration, and therefore I invite you that we unite our hearts and minds in prayer as we trust that the Lord, who brought our father to this life and has called him to himself, will grant him a share in his eternal banquet. Therefore, let our attitude be that of faith, of trust, of hope, and above all, of prayer. I bless the body of our brother, Pastor Philip, with the holy water which records his baptism into Christ. By baptism into his death, we were buried with him, so that as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, we too might live a new life. Well, handkerchief, please.
He's going to bring it.
It's just crazy, you know. You just sit down and you just think, wow, is it this person that I know, you know, that is gone? And sometimes I'm kind of enjoying myself in the village, and then I am reminded that I came because we have to bury him. And it's just so unfortunate, because I'm like, oh my god, there are a lot of things I learned from this trip. There's like there's somewhere inside of me that feels like the Chinyere that is living this village is different from the Chinyere that came into the village. There's so much I learned on this trip. So much I learned about, you know, family, community, traditions, people, bad, good. I love my husband's people. They're very, very receptive people, no doubt. I'll be having conversations with them, and I'm like, now wow, now village you come, you know. So sometimes I would just think and say, wow, I'm actually here to bury my father-in-law. Like sometimes I imagine what his reaction would be if he sees like how I'm communicating with the villagers and how I'm trying to speak the language. But then I'm now still reminded that he can't see that because we came to bury him. So it's just been such a crazy range of emotions, and it's like I don't really remember, because there was a time that this happened about 2 days ago. I looked at my husband. I think we were eating. Somebody served us food. I looked at my husband and I saw his eyes were red and watering. I was like, what's happened? And I asked that question genuinely because I thought he choked on his food. Like, I completely forgot that he could just break down, you know, at different times. And so I promise you, it took a while for my brain to actually boot and realize that my husband was crying. And I told him like, and I looked at his plate and I'm trying to figure out what could have choked you, what exactly is on your plate that could have choked you. And it was later on that it now dawned on me that he was just having a moment, you know. I've never been so involved in a burial like I am now, because when my dad was buried, it was during COVID. Not a lot of people could go, so it was more like people that lived in the village and a couple people that were just able to organize it. So this is one burial, the first burial that I'm completely involved in, from the planning to, like, you know, the mortuary, bringing the body, just seeing what the process is like. and it's just crazy. This is the real adulting, and I don't like it here. I don't like it here. But may God rest his soul. My father-in-law was an amazing man, very, very kind, very caring, very soft-spoken, doesn't have wahala. You know how when somebody passes, you try to gather memories of them. I'm just thinking of him, and I remember the way he walks. I remember how he is when he's talking about politics. It's just really, really sad. It hurts my heart so much. For a period of time, the women in the village, a couple of women in the village, I don't know how they picked them out. I'm going to be staying with my mother-in-law. So they slept over yesterday. The house was full. People are sleeping on plastic chairs. Like, I'm just trying to understand how comfortable they would be. They laid out mats. The floor was full. We couldn't even find a place to put our legs to get to our room. So the whole place is full, and they are usually with her till the next morning. And then I think they would disperse, go to their houses, get dressed, and maybe come back or something like that. But supposed to leave on Sunday. I hope that they're able to do all the necessary things, because I have a couple more things to do. They're supposed to kill goats for my husband, first son, and then for Grace, who is first grandchild. Since he did have a daughter, so Grace is now taking over. Instead of first daughter, is now first grandchild. So they bought 2 goats, and they're going to kill the 2 goats. And then after that, they're going to have meetings. So I'm just hoping that all of this can be done tomorrow. I really doubt it, but I'm hoping that my husband sticks to tomorrow, because there are a lot of us that need to go back to Lagos and get back to life and get back to work. And traveling on Sunday, I think, is the best, because the roads are free. So, and then tomorrow we even need to fix the car, get it in good shape to take us back to Lagos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will most likely end the vlog here, but if I don't, then I will see you tomorrow or in the next clip.